Okay guys, this is working well, but I see it's skipping a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to just change the offset a little bit. Where is it? I think it's here by the tractor. Lane offset must be a little bit to the right. So let's give it just half a meter to the right and see if it works better. Oh, now it's too much on the left. Let's make it 300 millimeters. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but let's have a look. Okay, so it's full, and that's the one thing with Courseplay. It actually disregards. Sometimes it disregards the field, you know. So unfortunately, it's driving through the field now, which I don't really like. But I mean, sorry, to be all fair to the makers of Courseplay, they've done an awesome job, eh? Very, very nice job. Anyways, I think what we're gonna do is send all these poor workers home, because I mean it's 8 o'clock at night, 8:30 already. I'm just gonna set the time quickly to there, so it will give us time to finish at least this one job. What I want to do is I just want to make sure this Oki is not having any problems, you know. So while we're doing that, I'm just going to wait for this driver to start the next run, because it just makes it so much easier if there's a next run. You can let these guys work through the night as well, doesn't matter. They have got lights and everything, but I mean in real life they've done a whole day's of work now, so we are all tired. Let's let them go and sleep, man. Okay, so I'm going to stop the driver here. Wonderful. Reverse a little bit, so tomorrow we can jump the gun. Stop this driver. Reverse a wee bit. Right, so like that. Okay, and then jump to our little wagon. Once this is offloaded, we will take a rest for the night and then continue in the morning fresh. Wonderful. I mean, we started, what was the time there? I think it was like 6:45. Bright and early. So these guys have already been like 12, 13 and a half hours working, you know. So yeah, it's time to go and rest. We're not in the slavery business, so they get a little bit of overtime today anyways. So let's see if this maneuver that we've programmed here or recorded is actually working. I hope it does. So I can't believe this thing has got double wheels, eh? Front and back. Hardly ever see something with double wheels in the front, you know. Oh, there you go. Beautiful, man. It's working like a charm, guys. There is absolutely no problem with that. No problem at all. There you go. I'm so chuffed with this little machine, guys. Say call it $1,200 per trip. Not bad at all. So without further ado, let us just stop our driver here. Okay, I'll park it here for the night. The other vehicles I'm going to just leave on the field like it is, because I mean if you can look at the little sun little arrow there on top, it means that we are not going to have any weather tonight. So I'm just going to leave it here. But what I want to do is just open these garage doors for next time, you know, so that we can actually just park the vehicles in our garages, you know, when we have rain or whatever. I see if you stand in the middle opening the door and you press your open key, it actually does both doors, which is good, you know. Alright, so Farmer Bob, let us take a nap and then come back in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward for us to the morning. Farmer Bob is going to sleep now as well. Let's go to 8 o'clock. Let's start them a bit later this morning because they had a really late job last night. So back to this boy. Let us see. It has still got everything working. So drive the course. That's all we need to do. I like how that Neva's got that little gear crunch. You know, when it goes into gear. It's so funny. Oh, it's also nice. And I mean, this tractor engine, it just still amazes me every time it starts. Okay. Waiting until full level is reached. So this worker is very happy. And our friend here. And it's a cold morning probably, still early, so it's going to really struggle to start. Oh my gosh. There you go. Little bit of a misfire. There you go. You can hear when that last cylinder kicks in. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I'm going to do is just reverse here up to our previous tracks of yesterday, which is still nice and fresh. And I'm just going to continue it from here. Drive course, guys. It should just go on where it left off, hopefully. So yeah, what a wonderful little piece of equipment. I'm really chuffed with this thing, man. I don't know what you guys think. Drop a few comments, man. And yeah, tell me what you think about it. It would be nice. Nice to hear from you. Okay, anyways. Okay, let's just leave these guys. They've got a whole nice day of work ahead of them. Just want to speed up the day a bit. Go to 8. Just make it more realistic a bit. I don't know how fast is 5 times, but I think 5 times is probably sufficient. 15 just feels a bit, maybe the day goes by too fast, you know. Alright, okay guys, because I mean realistically you should be able to harvest a field like this in one day, in real life, you know, with a 4-meter header, you know. So yeah, I think 5 times should probably do the trick. You see now, it's going to go through the field again. I don't really like this, but there's nothing I can do about it now. So, without to worry too much, let us jump out here and then let's look at our trucks. I want to get ready for our next field so long. Trucks. Just want to see what old school stuff have I got here at the end. You see, I've got this Hill 130, which has got definitely don't have that amount of backspace. Here's another one. The gas, I've got a gas with 5,500 liters, which can also do a lot. Yeah, I suppose that's also not bad. But what the truck I want to check is this one. It's a very old truck, guys. 1961 to 1965. So, and we're picking it up for $1,500, so it's very second hand. So I want to buy this and just see what it's all about and how it works. And let's just give a small review on it while we're busy with it, you know. And then we're going to go to trailers, tippers. There you go, because that truck comes with a tipper. It's got its own old school tipper. There it is. The tipper is more expensive than the truck. Doesn't make sense, but let's not worry about that. It's called an Odaz. Odaz or Odaz, or I'm not too sure about the pronunciation, but let's not worry about that too much. This guy is going to drive over me, or is he gentleman waiting for me to get out of the way? Oh no, he's waiting for the tractor. And as I expected, you know, we are getting some problems with this stop the driver. Let's just wait for this tractor to carry on. Oh, it is offloaded already. It's fully so it wants to go to the offload point. So let's just help it to go there for now. Let it start. I like that little brake squeaking you get, you know, when you brake. Okay, let us go a bit forward, and hopefully it will catch on here. No, you see, it's gone totally democart. Stop the driver. Oh my gosh. It's probably because I've got the stop and the start too close to each other. So let's go here and see. Is it working now? Pick the right one. Yes, nice. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay, so here's our truck. Let us see. How's that for an old school truck, eh, guys? Did you hear that thing start? What I want to do is just put my engine start on manual, so we can just get that idea of what the engine sounds like when it starts. But what I want to do now is just look around a bit inside. Oh my word, look at the old seating. Yeah, that is beautiful. Very nice inside of the cabin, all grey. Gear lever, brake pedal, clutch, accelerator. There's a handbrake also, one of those nice big rods that you pull. I wonder if there's an IC on this thing. You can open the doors, left door, right door. Yeah, wonder what the horn sounds like. Ach no, that's a bicycle horn, guys. Why did you put a bicycle horn on a truck? It must have a nice thing like a boat or something, or something like that. You know, that would have been nice. Lights. Let's just see if the lights are operational. That's your park lights or the small lights. Headlights, wonderful, brights. Oh, I love it, man. There's your normal lights. Yo, this is a beautiful beautiful model. Really, really, really beautiful. Okay, and then obviously if you want to open your door, open and close the side, that side. And the bonnet. Look at that, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh, let's just stop the engine. It sounds so good, eh? I just want to put my volume a little bit up because I put it down not to hear too much of it. But anyway, I love this. This is so good. Let's start the engine again. Now you're talking, guys. Now you're talking. Now this is a straight 6, guys. This has got a straight 6 motor in it. Ah, look at the fan. Even the fan is turning. That's just good, eh? Nice model. The tires, everything is modeled perfectly. Very nice. And there's Farmer Bob. Look at him. He's so happy and so proud with this new truck. Man, oh man, oh man. His feet is a bit in the air, but I suppose his legs is a bit too short to reach the pedals. At least he's holding the steering wheel, guys. That's what's important. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, I think let us just close everything up. And then let's give this potjie a run and see how it goes. Engine very nicely simulated with the throttle, so you can actually hear the engine rev up and everything. Got the reverse lights working. This guys that's done this model has really done a good job, eh guys, really done a good job. Okay, our Waldorf is in traffic again. Let's just hook up this trailer. The trailer itself beautifully done. It's got a cover for it, so wonderful. How much capacity is on this trailer? I didn't look even. I want to go to the shop quickly and check tippers. It's 9,000 liters, about two harvesters, and then it's full. So wonderful for the big field. That's going to be really nice. Oh sure, but I must just now switch off the motor. And our little Waldorf, what's he doing here? Why is he stuck here? Who's in traffic? Let us just stop the driver. Yeah. Now go through this startup sequence again. I think it wanted to. You can see it started. It started or tried to start the course here next to the farmhall tractor. But like I say, the right thing to do will actually be to wait until this field is finished harvesting, and then our little friend here can harvest or collect all the straw in peace, you know, so that will actually be the right thing to do. Yeah, it's definitely stopped here on our previous offload, and then it wanted to continue here, but it couldn't make the turn or something. The tractor was in the way. Let's just have a look how far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off this motor now. It's at 60%. Alright, so we've still got a ways to go. Alright, so what we can do so long is move our new truck to the next field and take it from there. Yeah, guys, I can't tell you how nice this model is. Look at the mirrors. Even the mirrors is nicely simulated. Yo, but it's tiny little mirrors, eh? Very tiny mirrors. Okay, I think I'm just going to go external so we can gauge the traffic. Our next field to harvest is, I think it's this one here. Sorry guys, I just want to see fruit types, growth, sorry. 11, yeah. So we're going to do 11 now. So we're right here next to it. We're going to harvest from this way because our farm is here. So I think to plan a route for the vehicles to drive back to the farm will probably be, oh, there's a road here between everything. So let us check that road out while we're waiting and see what it's all about. Ooh, I keep forgetting this. This is the road here. It's a nice old farm road. Does the indicators work on this thing? It does! Look at that, guys! Wow, okay. That's our hazards. And that's the left one. Oh, my word, can you believe it? Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Oh, look at that. Suspension is like very stiff, eh? Typically, old truck suspension. Nice and stiff. Farmer Bob, you must drive nice with this old truck over this big road. Bumpy road. Bumpy farm road. Okay. Yeah, this is the way to go, guys. So we will empty our field this way. What I like about this, what is this here? There's a old clock storage. I wonder if you can actually use this building for something. Check, there's a grain storage. I've actually never explored this piece of property properly, but I wonder if it's actually modulated to work. Let's have a look. Nope, nothing happening here. Nothing happening there. Let's have a look this side. No, it's just part of the building. It's not something that you can actually operate with. And they've got a whole bunch of rubble here where you could have parked something. Old concrete mixer. No respect for tires, guys. Look at this beautiful tires lying here in the mud. Farmer Bob will never do that. Farmer Bob has got too much respect for bucks. Castrol. Is it Castrol? It is. Looks like Castrol, but spelled a bit strange. Okay, anyways, yeah, nice truck, guys. I really like this old school truck. And the trailer itself, very well done, man. Very well done. Even the number plate up there. And I suppose it's a Russian made thing, because you can see that little number plate has got some Russian markings there on the end. I don't know even if it is Russian, but anyways, I'm just guessing, guys. Help me if I'm wrong. Farmer Bob is not scared to be wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. Now and again. I think that's the answer for that little straw harvester, you know, that loading wagon, is to leave the motor running. Of course it takes way too long to get going. What's on this field? Is there anything planted? It's so nicely done. Maybe we can just take a shortcut over it. It is plowed. Okay, so this field is plowed. Yeah, so we can actually, without too much of a worry, just empty everything over this field, because we will cultivate it afterwards, so it won't make a difference if we just use this field as a drive-through. It is our field, so nobody should be worried about that. Now guys, this truck got flat out and it can do 70 k's an hour, which is very, very handy, eh? Look, listen to that. It's got the air brakes. I love it, guys. This is wonderful. Oh man, this is so beautiful. Come, come, come. Open up. Open sesame. I thought I saw it moving there. Probably just get out of the way. Okay, so this gate is open. Very nice. And then we will go through here, back to the farm, over the duck pond. I don't know if you've ever experienced the duck pond. I just so love this duck pond. Maybe we should just go inside to actually hear a bit over the engine noise. Don't know if the ducks will quack for us now, but let's hear. That's so beautiful. I love it. Isn't that cute, guys? The ducks, even the ducks are laughing at us. There's a little rowboat. You want to come and do some fishing in your off time? Well, I mean, just take a look at that house there, guys. How nicely this map is done. It's so realistic, you know. I mean, imagine this map now in 2019. Forming FS19. Look at this old house. Beautiful, eh? Nice, man. Nice. I think this is probably where one of the workers stay, because there's some nice clothing on the what do you call this thing, the washing line. Trying to find the words. Oh my gosh. I wonder if these things can open. I don't know. Worthwhile trying it anyways. Probably not our house, you know. There's the ducks again. Let's just jump in here. Okay, so beautiful, man. Right, I wanted to just check how far these guys are. Yeah. It's like I said, you must drive very careful through this narrow. And the thing, it's on a bend, you know, so going through there with a big harvester, it's quite a challenge. And not even talking about that small bridge. Okay, wonderful, guys. I love this truck. It is so nice, guys. Ooh, it can't turn very sharp. That's a big problem. It doesn't turn very sharp. So if you reverse, you must be careful to check your turning. Stop here. Listen to our duckies once more while I quickly set my steering wheel sensitivity a bit just to make sure. There you go. Okay. I think it might be better now. It's not bad. Anyways. Alright, so I'm going to leave this truck here for now. Idea being, when we start harvesting this big field, oh, you see now, totally, I don't want to turn too sharp because of the, it's quite a narrow little gate, eh, guys? Don't know what you're going to go through there. What vehicles is you're gonna, I don't know if that harvester is even going to go through there, but anyway, not to worry. So we'll just park our truck here for waiting for our harvesting on this big field. So the idea with this is we can get 2 loads of crop into this trailer. So yes, be nice. Okay, guys, back at the field here. We have done more than half of the field already, so everything is working very nicely this side. And then what I'm going to do for the big field on top, we're going to definitely buy another 3 harvesters for that big field, and maybe we'll do another truck, so we have 2 trucks running. What we can do actually is we can put up a temporary storage facility there next to the big field. Let's quickly visit that field and have a look. You see this boykie here, that's a big field, eh? Number 15. I think if you go here to the, I just want to see if there is a place where you can actually see your fields. They don't show your field size, but I know that thing is big. It's probably 16 hectares at least. So let us go visit that field and plan so long for that. Go there, visit it. I've used the very handy teleporter device, guys. Farming Simulator, you've got a nice teleporter device. You can actually obviously I'm going to open this gate for us so long. You see, this is this huge field, guys. It is massive. It is really massive. You can actually buy we had a truck. You can drive here with a truck or whatever you fancy driving with. But I was thinking, if we put here on this stretch a temporary storage facility for the grain here. So we buy a placeable and put it here. Then we can offload all the grain directly with the tractor into this, and then from here just cart it with one truck. So we have one truck. Yeah, I think that will, well, actually, if we put a temporary storage here, we don't actually need to cart it even to the farm, because we can just sell it directly out of this. Then it will make sense, you know. Then it just saves a lot of driving time. So let us have a look what placeables we have for that type of things. Storage. I know I've got quite a bit of nice storage placeables. It's just silo extensions. It's a hayloft. What we want is a nice, that's not utility building. That's for root crop. Okay, we don't want root crop. What's this one? It's a cow forage mixer. I must still check this out also. It's a new thing that I've gotten hold of. There's the pig one. I've got the pig and the cow feed mixer. which is quite nice. It's fertilizer tanks, grain storage. What's this? What is this? Grain storage. How does this operate? $10 a day. It costs $30,000, so that's probably not too bad. But how does this work? How do you offload and load there? I don't want to get something that you need a loader. I wanted something that you can just drop in like this type of thing with chip storage, you know, and then just come with your truck again and offload into it. That is for a sawmill. That's a sell point, which we don't want. Sugar cane. It's a fruit spying silo. Okay, so another thing I think in here. Here we go. It's a storage facility. Now $10,000. It's a bit ridiculous to buy this whole facility for $10,000. So I'm going to make it just. I'm just going to change this mod quickly to be a bit more realistic to help us out on the game. I mean, you can't buy this thing for 10 grand. So I'm just going to change that and I'll be back just now. Well guys, this is the end of another episode, and it was really fun sharing this time together. I really want to just say thank you for tuning in and joining me in this venture and having all fun together in our favorite game. I would love to hear from you in the comments if there's anything you want to say, or any ideas, or anything that stood out to you. I would love to hear whatever you think, you know. So yeah, it's always fun to do that. But thanks guys for tuning in, and you've been great. If you liked the video, just give it a like. If not, thumbs down. Honesty is always the best recipe. I just believe that, you know. So guys, take care, man. This is Farmer Bob saying cheers. Until next time. Bye.